Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to say Barakah Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakah Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Aruba, and salutations to all of the sincere Akim, diligently pushing this truth across the four corners of the globe. We're the Hebrew Israelites, the GMS London camp, another week out in Babylon, and we're here to proclaim the downfall of this kingdom. So without further ado, let's start with Jeremiah 28:8.
This is the book of Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of wars and of evil and of pestilence.
So basically, the scriptures there is giving you an account of what the ancient prophets' habits were. And what were their habits? Read that again, bro.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old.
So it's basically saying prophets of today that are truly of Yahweh and the ancient prophets of old, that those that we read in the scriptures, such as Jeremiah, what we're reading from now, Isaiah, Ezekiel, etc., all did the one and same thing, which was what, God? Prophesied. Now the word prophesied goes into it means, transliterates literally into saying before. Now, what we're doing is we're telling Israel before it comes that there's going to be a time of great tribulation upon the face of the planet Earth, man. Where literally, man, life is going to be a thing where the lives of the people pretty much is going to be ultimately disposable. It's that way now in this modern day society, but it's going to get even worse in the time to come, and when the devil, pursuant to Revelations 12:12, comes down upon us. We're telling our people, pursuant to Revelations, the 13th chapter, that there's going to be a mark, man, that is imposed on all of the people, rich, poor, free or bond, man, that you're going to have to take. And if you choose not to take it, you're going to be seen as the enemy of the state. You know, go on.
Prophesies both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
That's right, against great countries of war, evil and of pestilence. Now you look at the United States of America as a country. When that country was established, man, since it's been established, there's only been 4 years in its recorded history when it's approximately when it's been outside of war, man. Either they've been directly involved in war, they've been indirectly involved back in some sort of country to circumvent war. And really, at the end of the day, all wars profit the elites of the society, which are the so-called Jews. Amalek, man, the head of Esau. So this so-called white man's agenda is war, man. He is the man of war, man. He's the man of the field, the beast, man. And that's why he's got to go down, because ultimately speaking, the only way he knows is destruction. The only thing that he knows is wickedness. Let me Malachi as well. Malachi, the first chapter. Well, you got that?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, watch it.
Ezekiel 2 or?
Yeah, Ezekiel 2.
What's up?
That's verse 3.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2 verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me even unto this very day.
You can break that whole down with just niggas. That's what it is. It's just niggas being niggas, man. That basically, despite the fact that Yahweh throughout the scriptures have shown astounding amounts of grace unto Israel, they still decide to do wickedness, man. They still decide to worship the gods of the heathen. They still decide to put the Lord's way behind them. But this is what we're out here to do. We're here to pretty much tell our people, man, that they need to get right. This is the time that the Most High has given our people to get right, but the window of opportunity is closing, man. And it's evident to see if you're in the spirit. Continue on.
For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted.
Stiff-hearted, and you can tell our people are stiff-hearted. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. If you want to talk about our stiff-hearted people, they're the most stiff-hearted people on the entire face of the planet Earth. Even so to where, when the Most High led us out through the chariot, man, and he divided the sea, he divided the Gulf of Suez, did all of those plagues against Egypt. When our people got into the wilderness, when Moses went up to Mount Sinai, the first thing they said to Aaron was build us a calf from the gold that we've taken from Egypt so we may worship it. They told Moses that he wouldn't be no prince to them, and told them that pretty much they were better off in Egypt. And that's the same mentality that our people have today. And that you tell them that they've got a better society coming for them, wherein dwelleth righteousness. You tell them that this place is going down and they've got a kingdom where they don't have to fight to belong every day. And they will look you straight in the face and tell you that they'd rather deal in this society. They'd rather have work at 9 to 5. They'd rather move drugs in the street. They'd rather their women were harlots. You know, they'd rather liberate the woman. That's the same spirit that our people have got in this modern society now, which shows you without an undisputed fact, man. As an undisputed fact, I should say, that we are the children of the Most High, God.
And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
So our job is literally to come out here and to propagate the word. But the Most High already told us that there were going to be those that will rebel. And that was a common theme even coming down into the time of Yahushua. Because when Yahushua came up on the scene, the common misconception is that people believe that all of the Jews rejected him. A significant portion of the Israelites in there at the time rejected Yahushua's gospel. But there were still those that believed in him, man. Those were the elect. Hence why we hope through propagation of the Spirit, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ra'azah, that we come back in that same lot. Because what is really and truly, what's the lot of the elect, man? The lot of the elect is to be crowned with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, crowned by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, and become joint rulers, man, with our Lord Yahushua, man. Meaning that he as our big brother gets the first portion, and Lord willing, as his loyal disciples, we get next dibs. The portion of the elect is to be hated by the world, man. Why? Because we're of Yahushua and not of the world. That's in Matthew the 5th chapter, if anyone want to grab that as well. Because at the end of the day, we're not here to be loved. We're here to do pretty much the world's most hated job, which is the job of a prophet, man. So not only tell the wicked of our people that they're going into destruction, but to tell the rest of these heathens out here, starting from Esau, Edom, up down, that they're going into slavery. So really and truly, it's impossible as a prophet for you to have friends. You know? Why? Because you can't serve the Most High and also be friends with the world, man. Mammon, you know? Anyone got something? Go on, bring it up.
Yeah. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge,
Yeah.
I will also reject thee.
Yeah.
That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the laws of thy power. I will also forget thy children.
That speaks for itself. Because of our people gainsaying against the Lord, going against Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua's order continuously until this very day, man. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua in perspective has also forgotten about our people. That's why I was speaking to this Jake a little while back, some Jake woman, and she was telling me how her son's basically about 4, like coming up to 4, and got a hole in his heart where he's got to basically go make weekly hospital visits. Where she's got some condition where, you know, like you might stub your toe when you're walking barefoot, and you might kick the door hinge or something, kick the edge of the door, and you got that pain in your toe. She told me she's got a body condition, a muscle condition, whereby her body's deteriorating, where she has that same feeling throughout her whole body. So she could be perfectly fine 1 minute, and all of a sudden her whole body's in mad pain. She can't move, bro. The Most High's got diverse ways of fucking with you. Yeah. That's why regardless of how fucked up you might be in the spirit, regardless of how fucked up you might be in the flesh, that it could always be worse. That's the mentality you gotta have. That's why you just gotta literally just say, fuck it, I'm gonna serve the Lord and just deal with what I gotta deal with. You know, it's that Sirach too. You know? Go on, bro.
This is 1 Samuel 16:4. And Samuel did that which the Lord spake, and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming.
That's right.
And said, comest thou peaceably?
That's right, because the prophets were feared, man. Because one thing Israel is good at is Israel is good at fronting like they're really doing what's right, but really and truly, the majority of our people are not right. Our people will give you the ultimate lip service. Look at this. You approach a Jake, even on a business venture, he's gonna sell you a dream. He's gonna tell you, yeah, man, you know, like, yeah, you know, once I get the $2 grand in my bank account, then, you know, we're gonna flip that, then we're gonna, you know, invest in such and such the stocks and bonds, you know, then we're gonna open that business account. Don't worry that my credit shit though, it don't matter. You know, that's just the mentality that our people are in. In the same way, you know, you speak to a Christian. Christians are the worst, because Christians, you know what that Christian spirit of, I don't know where it is, but it's in the book somewhere. God said, love everyone. It's just in there. He don't hate. He don't, you know, that's the spirit of our people, bro. That's why when the ancient prophets of old came into society, Jake feared. Why? Because pursuant to, even in the times of Jeremiah, what were they doing? They were secretly worshipping the gods of the other nations. They were secretly making idol. They were secretly worshipping the idols of the other nations, and there ain't nothing new, man. This is gonna kill a lot of you Christians in the spirit. But Jesus Christ is an idol, man. We don't worship Jesus Christ, man. That's an idol. That goes back to Jesus Christos, furthermore back to Cesare Borgia, and even further back to Serapis, man. Really and truly, man, the God of the Bible, man, is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. That's his true name. How you gonna have it to where all of the gods of the nations, whether it be Allah, Buddha for Elam, Canaan and Baphomet for the Hamites and shit that Esau's taken off them, all have names, but you're going to tell me that the name of the Lord, of the God of the Bible, the one true living power, pursuant to Deuteronomy, the 32nd chapter, don't matter, man. Go on, that's the hypocrisy of you Israelites, man, and that's why the Lord's gonna destroy you. That's why the Amazon rainforest, man, is being plagued right now. Because you Asherites, I know for a fact, all of them Asherites in the jungle are waking up, and you know they pray to that fucking statue in Rio de Janeiro. That's why that shit keeps getting hit by lightning. Because the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is against you, man. That's a hurricane right now called Hurricane Dorian that's on its way to Florida, man. And they're worried because they're saying that shit's picking up pace at a crazy, like basically with crazy momentum. Now, Esau with his science of the world will try and have you believe that that's just, you know, two cyclones hit each other coincidentally and all of a sudden there's a hurricane headed towards America. That's the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because the Lord's plaguing Egypt again with plagues as before. So like, yo, go on, bring out your precept.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 31. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people.
Yeah.
And they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
That's right. Look how long brothers have been out here, from the apostles to the older brothers on down, in different countries, different states. You know, there's different camps in London. Even look at when we used to be in Oxford Street, the amount of people that heard the message, the amount of people that had it knocked at the door too. But wait, look at who you got in the whole of London, over 9 million people. And you basically, you got far less than literally 0.1% of the population locked into what really matters, man, the truth. Which just goes to show you that Jake, and that's not to say that there's not certain men that are going to be saved as helps, and you know, there's not, at the end of the day, not every man's going to be out there pushing the word. You're going to have some men that are helps, you're going to have some men that have different offices. But for the most part, a lot of our people hear the word, and some men will even be like, yeah, you know, I hear what you're saying, but you know, I just don't want to lose what I got. I just don't want to lose that job, that, you know, that security, my wife. My woman likes to go out every Saturday, and I can't break that pattern because I love my woman and my children. But hey, what did the Lord say? Them that loveth mother, father, or children more than me is not worthy of me, because that's part of taking your cross. Look at, man, go on, continue on with that.
He says, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
That's right.
And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Hey, and even amongst Israel, there's a lot of men that will come to a camp on Saturday and they're super Hebrew Israelite mode, like, yeah, brother, yeah, calm, shalom, yeah. Man might even speak fluent Hebrew. But when he goes back out in the world, then the man's acting like a nigger. What you gotta understand, there's a scripture, I forget exactly where it is, but as a messenger of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you have with great power comes great responsibility. That's some real shit, in the sense of you gotta watch how you conduct yourself. Because another man might look at you and say, rah, okay, well, he's a man of the Lord and he's out there doing such and such and such and such, so then why does that not give me leeway to do such and such? That's why the scripture says that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. Because if you're a man of reputation and then you're doing certain wickedness, and a man that looks up to you catches that, then catches on to that, what do you think that then becomes normalized? That's why in the law there are certain laws unto death where ultimately as soon as you see it, you gotta snuff it out. What's some of that? Homosexuality. You know what I mean? What's another one? Adultery. Meaning that as soon as you notice shit like that going on, you killed the wickedness off, you killed the cancer off.
Yeah, that's why the scripture say rebuke before all. Rebuke before all. Yeah, man. Wow. That's we just done a video on that. That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit, man.
That's the spirit.
You know, because you gotta make great examples of people when they go up, especially homosexuality. So everyone knows, all right, don't do that. I'm not gonna do that. Like we'll talk about the video. You ever seen someone getting stoned? That's a terrible sight, man. You know, but the Lord is down with that. If you're a homosexual, you're supposed to get stoned. That can't happen in this society. But if you watch someone getting stoned, if you watch one of them videos, it's gruesome, man. You know, bit by bit they're just dying. You know, their head pieces, it crumbles. You know, you start seeing the bone marrow. It's a terrible sight to behold, man. To see someone getting stoned. But that's it impart that fear in you, so you don't do it, and then everyone knows. That's why it's before all people, so everyone can learn from it, man.
Yeah, you're not going to go. It's kind of like that program Scared Straight. You know when you have a little 15-year-old, I'm a thug. You know, when he goes to prison and he sees some shit and he gets post-traumatic stress disorder and it changes his life. But in the ancient world, it was like that. You know, if you had a rebellious son, he ain't doing shit. His boxes are showing. You know,
I got it.
Oh, you will get it.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 21 verse 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that...
You know that scripture, I can picture a nigga with dirty feet, man. then chewing on a like straw or something, you know, like doing nothing, you know. Go ahead.
And that when they have chastened them, will not hearken unto them.
That's Jake. Hey, have you ever seen, like, bro, do you remember when we were at school in Ghana, see the Jakes get beat and just hold it?
Yeah.
That's Jake. Cause I went to school over there, so I've been beat with a cane before and that. But some Jakes, they just come there, soldier it. I feel it, right? So scripture saying you chastise him and it ain't working. Right?
Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him.
Yeah, so they're like, look, man, arrest him. Arrest that man. They're like, look, man, you know, you might grab him by the shirt here. He's trying to run. Where are you taking me? No, you know what it was? He's proud, yeah? He's proud at first. But then he gets to the town centre, he just sees strikes with rocks, right? And the scriptures come into his head, you know? Go ahead.
And bring him out unto the elders of his city.
Yeah, so he was chatting shit. Yeah, he's chatting shit. But then he sees he might come like amongst the elders at the gate or whatever. And he's just seen like the big men are like, okay, this guy's here for a reason, like, what's going on? And then he's getting that shot of anxiety, you know? What's going on? Go ahead.
And onto the gate of his place.
Yeah, so he came to the gates, man.
To the main part of the town. Everyone's there, his friends are looking at him.
Yeah. Which he's probably never been there before. Probably walked by, thinking, what we got man on, you know? But now, yeah, the man are on something. They're on you, you know? Go ahead.
And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious.
So as soon as he hears the words, his heart goes black. Because he saw some nigga get it when he was like 7, but he didn't learn.
Now he's that nigga.
He's the example.
Yeah, because the scripture speaks about the sons of Belial, which was like a term for niggas. It wasn't like a seed of people, like a genealogy. Really, in spirit, 2/3, you know, they're unrighteous seed, as the scripture says. But it wasn't like a physical seed. It was just a term for like niggas, you know. But
and it says, this our son is stubborn and rebellious.
Yeah.
He will not obey our voice.
Yeah, and he's probably there trying to justify himself. No, I heard you. You know, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's gone past that stage. Too late. You know?
Too late.
Like, remember in school, yeah? You remember them days? The other guy's bad. And then the vice principal comes in class. Yeah, man, get up. He's like, you know, he's like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't throw the ruler, you know. But he's gone past that stage now. You're coming out. Go ahead.
He is a glutton and a drunkard.
He's probably chubby, you know, drinks, you know. They ain't doing shit. Feet dirty.
Michael Brown looking ass nigga.
You know, he's probably got coins in his pocket, you know. Go ahead.
And all the men of his city. Let me read that again.
Coins in his pocket.
And all the men of his city shall stone him.
Now, how all the men are gonna stone him? Someone has to announce it. Yo, it's time, you know. And he's like, what's going on? I never really thought it was gonna be like this. You know?
Hey, and they still practice that in many countries over there. In West Africa, Jamaica, they do that, man. You know, they set guys on fire. There's one when they bury them up into their
head,
neck. You see their head showing out the dirt. And they just stone it until it's gone. Until it's just gone. You can't even see nothing there no more. Except for a bunch of stones, man. That's how about Shimmy Al-Shai. The Lord's down with that, man.
Somebody get the account of Achan. Someone get the account. What's that? The 9th chapter of Judges or something?
Yeah, getting into that now.
I'm bringing out. It's Joshua 7:21.
So basically, to give you an account of what happened here, the children of Israel were going to war against the Hamites. And then there was one account where the Lord told the children of Israel to destroy everything in the land. He said, burn everything. Don't take no clothes, don't take animals, don't take gold, nothing. Then you had one particular Jake that got up in there And then he ran up into a tent and saw like some stylish designer. Yeah, and he was like, nah, I can't let the Versace go, you know what I mean? I can't just let that nice
just
look,
taking one.
you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna take
just a little shirt and that. I can't let man's gonna burn the designer and that, you know what I mean? The Louis and that. He was like, nah man, I can't let that happen. So he basically snuck that little one garment thinking, yeah, it's just a one little something, you know what I mean? And then the Lord played Israel through out all of the wars they were fighting because of that. Go on, bro.
Joshua 7, I'm starting from 18.
Yeah.
And he brought his household man by man. And Achan, the son of Carmi.
Okay. Oh yeah. So basically, to give an account into this, what happened was that the Lord basically told Joshua, man, that someone within Israel had gone off. So what Joshua did was that he separated Israel tribe to tribe, and it went all the way down to families until they found out the perpetrator. So continue on. Is there a bit more jobs you can read into? Or?
Can you imagine the anxiety going through his head? Can you imagine like you're going from tribe to tribe? Okay, so you got Benjamin to the side. You got Levi to the side. Okay, Judah. Gets to Judah. Gets to his families.
And he's still standing.
And he's still standing there. You know, he's still standing like it's getting brought down line by line. But he might as well say, look man, I did it. Yeah. But he's holding the fear, the pride. No, maybe he's someone else. Maybe I don't, because he wasn't spiritual. Because if he was spiritual and honest, he'd be like, look man, it's me. I'm sorry. Where am I going? You know, we didn't go ahead. Go ahead.
Joshua 7:16. So Joshua lost her.
And I just want to say as well, real quick, this scripture also shows that even though you might hide what you're doing from man, the Most High ultimately will get you for that. Because no one knew what was going on. Like, according to everyone else. And you know the wickedest thing as well? Because you got, you know, like Apostle Gabor always told you to actually extrapolate what's going on. Israel was going to war and losing. So there was men that were dying, not him. And he was being kept alive just for that judgment. You know? They were going to war. They were going to war, they were losing men, they were losing wars, but then he got kept alive. He didn't just die in battle as a punishment. He had to get punished in public, in front of everyone, for the Lord to actually to show his power.
Families were affected, man.
Yeah.
You know, widows, childless, fatherless children.
And it really goes back to, because it's just a garment. Something might say it's just a garment. You know, fear the Lord and keep his commandments. When the Lord said something, it's a very serious thing.
It goes back to principle. Right. That's the thing, like, it's about principle. Because if man can't be trusted to do that, then what can't you be trusted to do? You know what I'm saying?
On top of that, it's a Babylonian garment.
Yeah.
You know, scripture said, you know, the Lord told him, don't take nothing. Everything they got, don't fuck with.
Yeah.
But burn it all, don't do nothing. He was like, right, but it's just one, you know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Quick to the point. Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret. There shall not be made manifest. Let me read that again. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest. Neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
That's right. And that's exactly what happened in that situation there. That's why the scripture says that the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times more brighter than the sun, because there's nothing that you can hide from the Heavenly Father, man.
Eyes of the Lord in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
The angels.
No?
The angels of the Lord, man. Angels of the Lord, go on, bro.
Joshua 7:16. So Joshua lost hell in the morning, and he brought Israel by their tribes, and the tribe of Judah
so basically,
was taken.
He brought all of the tribes up, tribe by tribe by tribe, and then it went down to the tribe of Judah, because Achan was a Judite. Go on.
And he brought the family of Judah, and he took the family of the Zalites, and he brought
of the Zarites, yeah.
And he,
just getting separated.
And he brought the family of Judah, and he took the family of the Zarites, and he brought the family of the Zarites man by man. And Zabdi was taken. And he brought his household man by man.
So he broke it down from the tribe to the family to the household, and then brought man by man the family from the household. And even at this point, the man was still like, oh shit.
He's shitting bricks at this stage.
That's right, man. That's right. But you know, Jake will hold on to the last minute, man. Go on.
I didn't do nothing.
And Achan, the son of Carmi.
Hey, but where was he going to even wear that garment? Where you going to wear that garment? Someone's going to know that ain't of us. You know what I mean? Because our garments were different from the heathen nation. You know, they weren't mixed fibers in those garments. Why you even going to wear that garment? That's how y'all bugged out, Jake.
The thing is as well, the thing is, because it's like, remember, like, this is like, we just come out from like the other side, innit? So everyone's strict now, because you know the sea split. Right. Jake got purged in the wilderness now. Right. So now it's like, yo, because remember, Joshua and Caleb and them had to circumcise them lot. Like, the mans are getting strict now. So if you put it on, bro, where's your fringes, man? Where's your fringes? Like, what's that? So what are you gonna wear? And he would probably sew the fringes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That's Jake, isn't it? You know, Jake had the fringes in his teeth. Fucking sew it, man. Niggas, man. Go ahead, up.
And he blocked the house of man, his household, man by man, and Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zabdi, the son of Zelah, of the tribe of Judah, was taken. And Joshua said unto Achan, my son, give, I praise thee, glory to the Lord, power of Israel, and make confession unto him, and tell me now what thou hast done. Hide it not from me. And Achan answered Joshua and said, indeed, I have sinned against the Lord, power of Israel, and thus have I done. When I saw among the spoil of goodly Babylonish garment.
So he's like, you know, Joshua, man, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that garment, like, amongst the spoils, yeah, you know, it caught my attention, and, you know, I felt a type of weight, so, you know, I just, you're going, you know how Jake gets as well when they're confessing it.
It was Ralph, though.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was like Ralph, though, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just nice, it was just a garment, though. I didn't really mean no harm.
I mean, I just took one, you know, I didn't take all of it.
I didn't take no gold, though, you know, I just left the gold, I burned everything else. I even killed the children, Joshua, you know what I mean? I didn't mean to, you know, go on.
I didn't have to kill him.
And when I saw among the spoils a goodly Babylonish garment and 200 shekel of
and he
silver.
took some shekels as well, some shekels of silver. He took the shekels. I took the shekels in the garment.
Hey, he probably said, look, man, I'll give you some. You know?
Go.
And a wedge of gold of 50 shekel.
Yeah.
Then I coveted them.
And it's spiritual, because in the 10 Commandments, man, which encompass the 613 laws, what's one of the 10 top commandments of the Most High, man? Not to covet, man. Because that's what this society is about, covetousness. Where pretty much nothing's ever enough. It's just, I want more, give me more. That's the spirit that's gonna get a lot of our people killed, man. Because that's why a lot of our people are out on the fucking road getting killed by one another, because of the fact it's the curses primarily, but because they just love covetousness, man. You ain't gotta move no fucking drugs to survive. I know London's fucked up, but you can just get yourself a decent job. You can work 2 jobs if you want to. Just like, you ain't gotta do all of that. You know, like you got Jake busting scams, man. All of that wickedness. But I'm not sinning against my own people though. But the Lord expressly said, man, render unto Caesar what's Caesar's, man. You're not supposed to be defrauding no one. You're not supposed to be an Israelite on a Saturday and you're like, yeah, but I'm not sinning against Jake though. I'm sinning against the government. You know what I mean? I'm going against the government. You know what I mean? Busting scams. You're not supposed to be in that mentality.
Yeah. Or like, you know, I mean, it don't matter if she's a heathen. I mean, I don't. If she got a man, I'm not committing adultery against Jake. That's what I've heard.
Jake say
That's what I've actually heard Jake say, because the heathens ain't under the law, so you can take their wife. That's what one Jake said to us.
Yeah, but it's the account of Joseph in Egypt. When Pharaoh's wife was on him, what did he say? I cannot do this and sin against the Most High.
Even sprinting out the house naked.
Yeah.
He ran in. Can you imagine that? Jake at the palace. Because he feared the Lord, man. And he was willing to take that L. And it's the same thing that was happening in slavery as well. You know, in slavery, if you don't fuck me, I'm gonna say you raped me. And that's it. And that's why when Pharaoh came back, he wanted to kill Joseph. because that bitch wouldn't have made a lie. That he came and disrespected me, you know? Yeah, that.
Then I converted them and took them, and behold, they are hid in the earth, in the midst of my tent.
So you go back to the tent and buried it underneath. And that shows you as well, because evidently, if you gotta do some shit like that, you know you're going off. From the time you gotta bury the shit, like he dug a hole in his tent and buried the shit underneath there, thinking, yeah man, there's no way. You know as well, it's a premeditated plan. He was riding back to the camp like, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do with this shit. I'm gonna bury this shit underground. Ain't nobody gonna know. But the angels of the Lord knew, man. The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai knew, man. But,
and the silver and the it